Well, welcome back to another episode of Mill Creek Range. Benji here, and today I wanted to talk about this little project I've got. Started this project probably 5+ years ago, and this was a P12 pair ordnance 45 that I bought back in 2013. It was just all black, okay, and I wound up wanting to do a two-tone finish with the black frame and a stainless steel slide and stainless steel accents. So I started on it. Started on it 5+ years ago, and I bought some of these accents, such as the safety, extended safety, the mag release, not mag release, but slide release. I've done a extended mag release as well. So I got those parts all on it. Plus I had to polish the parts. So I had to really do a lot of polishing and get a really like a mirror finish. And the slide, of course, I'm going to leave this slide as it is because I may want to put this slide on at a different time. So I don't want to disturb it. But I bought another slide off of eBay. Again, this was 5+ years ago, and this slide was actually a brushed stainless slide. And there's a Facebook group page called Para Ordnance Owners, and there's also a second one called Para Ordnance Clubhouse. They was all started and run by a gentleman by the name of Robert J. I can't think of his last name right offhand, but he done a lot of polishing on stainless steel, and I sent him this slide, and he put a nice mirror polish on it. Now it does have some scratches on it now from being stored away, and this top rag here apparently has scratched it up a little bit, but again, it's nothing that I can't get those scratches out. So anyway, I'm going to put this slide here with it, and with this slide, I've got to do all of the internals, the firing pin, the firing pin retainer, the firing pin spring, the extractor, and the other little deal. Actually, I have it. I just got to decide on which sights I'm going to go with. And I've got to have some milling done on this slide here. I've got to cut out a notch for my spring guide to fit, because it's got a keyway, or it's actually got a key to fit into the notch. I thought about just grinding this key off, since it is cut on the bottom here. It can't rotate up on top of the barrel. It can move some, but it can't rotate completely around. And I thought about just doing away with that, but I'm probably just going to go ahead and notch this slide out for this to fit properly. I've got and also this slide does not have a bushing like most 1911s do. This one here is a bushingless slide. So I've got this 3.5-inch match grade barrel for it. So, and again, it fits for the non-bushings type slide. And then I've got my spring guide then that goes in behind that. So just waiting on some time to get that done. So that's going to be one of the things I'm going to get on here pretty soon. And also I want to have some laser engraving done on the side of the slide here. Put in Para Ordnance P12-45 like on this black slide. And then on the back here, I want the Para Ordnance logos engraved on the back ends on both the left and the right hand side. And then I've got to decide on which sights I'm going to go with. Haven't quite decided up on that yet, so that'll be on down the road. Got the barrel. I've got the spring guide that goes with it. I've got a skeletonized skeletonized hammer that's going to go on. I've got it taken apart now. I'm going to hopefully get started polishing up on this here pretty soon. It's going to take a while to get all these small areas polished. I've got to sand them down to about 3,000 grit paper first, and then get to doing the polishing with the Dremel. So that's going to take some time there. So that's going to be that skeletonized hammer that's going to go on it. I've got this extended beaver tail grip safety. I've done polished the back side of it. I just got to finish up some areas. But I've also got to take, now this gun is unloaded just because it is cocked. It is unloaded. No magazine in it. Again, it's unloaded. But I've got to take it to a gunsmith because I don't really want to take a chance of messing up the back side of the frame. I've got to machine the back of the frame for the radius for this extended beaver tail grip safety. And with the grip safety, I got this tool. It's actually a jig. It's a .250 radius jig that will go and help guide the machinist for properly machining the back end of the frame for the installation of the grip safety. So hopefully I'll be getting this to a good qualified gunsmith to handle that portion here the next few weeks, and may also get them to go ahead and machine out the notch for the slide while I'm at it. But that's kind of it. I also want to probably install these Hogue grip on up on this one. Haven't quite decided yet, but that'll be much later on. But that's sort of a project I've got going on now. Seen AR American. He had posted about his shotgun that he's working on, and it's been cold here. You know what? I might as well just go ahead and get that box out. I've had this box put away for a while with all of these parts in it that I bought years and years ago, and so yeah, I need to just get started back on it and get this little project here going. It's going to be I think it's going to be a very nice looking gun when I'm finished up with it. Get all the pieces and parts on it, and something really that's going to look nice. It's a good shooting little handgun. Again, P12. If you're not familiar with the Parrott ordinances, they got started many years ago. I think inside of like the 80s, maybe early 90s, or I think more so the 80s, as kit guns, and they were based out of Canada of all places. They made kit guns. Basically, they had the frames, the pieces and parts. Most people put Colt slides on them, whichever. Actually, the P10 that I bought, it was started out its life as a kit gun, and it had a Colt Mark V slide on it. It was black frame and a stainless steel slide. And I'll probably go ahead with this one here. I'll probably go ahead and do a stainless steel skeletonized trigger as well. So yeah, this little project, and something, again, not to really everyday carry, but something to just sort of like, yeah, look sharp and get some attention. But anyway, sort of just wanted to give you a little update, and I'll hopefully when I get a few things done to it here soon, next few weeks or so, I'll post up another little update video on it and sort of carry you along on the journey. So with that, keep your powder dry, and we'll look forward to seeing you on down the trail sometime. Y'all take care.